Guys, today we are gonna learn renewable and non-renewable energy resources. So let's start our work. Alright. Definition of renewable energy resources. Alright, let's tell what's the definition of renewable energy resources. Renewable energy resources are natural resources that can be replenished or renewed with a relatively short period of time. Alright, these resources are naturally occurring and have the ability to regenerate or be replaced quickly. Renewable energy resources are used to generate power or produce energy while minimizing negative environmental impacts. Alright, here are some examples of renewable energy resources. Alright, how many examples have they given us? 5. Alright, 5 examples. The first one is solar energy. Alright, solar energy is obtained from the sun's radiation. It's like your body. Your body is like if you stand in front of the sun. Alright, then the sun is sending rays to our earth, and when the rays fall on you, your body is type of collecting the rays. Like people say, you get vitamin D. It's like sun's radiations give you vitamin D. Alright, and it seems like there's a solar panel. The solar panel collects the sun's radiation and creates it into electricity. It's like it is harnessed using solar panels or solar cells, which convert sunlight into electricity. Alright, solar energy is abundant and widely available. Make it a sustainable and clean source of power. Wind energy. Alright, now there's wind energy. Let me tell what's wind energy. Wind energy is derived from the movement of air currents. Wind turbines capture the kinetic energy of the wind and convert it into electrical energy. It's like farms, wind, like there are farms as you've seen in real life, or some people have seen it in cartoons or movies. And you will have seen, definitely you will see in pictures or real life, that there are huge fans called wind turbines in the farm area or in the places where there are winds. Alright, like there are a lot of strong winds over there to maximize energy production. It's like when the wind moves the fan turbines, it creates energy, and the energy is then used. It's the wind energy is helpful that way. Alright, hydropower. Hydropower utilizes the energy of flowing or falling water. It is generated by harnessing the kinetic energy of rivers, waterfalls, or tidal movements. Dams or turbines are used to convert the water's energy into electricity. Alright, I hope everyone will understand what we are saying. Geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is derived from the heat within the Earth's crust. It involves tapping into underground reservoirs of hot water or steam. To generate electricity, geothermal power plants are typically located in regions with active volcanic activity or geothermal hotspots. Alright, biomass. Biomass energy is obtained from organic matters such as wood, crop residues, or dedicated energy crops. It can be used to produce heat or electricity through processes like combustion or conversions into biogas. Biomass is considered renewable as new plants grow and replace the biomass that is harvested. Renewable energy resources offer several advantages, including reduced greenhouse gas emissions, decreased dependence on fossil fuels, and a more sustainable energy future. They play a crucial role in addressing environmental concerns and mitigating climate change. Embracing and promoting the use of renewable energy resources is essential for a greener and more sustainable planet. Alright, the definition of non-renewable energy resources. Non-renewable energy resources are natural resources that cannot be replenished or renewed within a short span of time. These resources are formed over millions of years and their ability is limited. Non-renewable energy resources are typically used to generate power or produce energy for various purposes. Here are some examples of non-renewable energy resources. Fossil fuels are the most common type of new renewable energy resources. They include coal, oil, and natural gas, which are formed from the remains of ancient plants and animals. These fuels are burned to release energy and are widely used for electricity generation, transportation, and heating. Alright, nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is generated. Excuse me, please. Alright, nuclear energy is generated from the process of nuclear fission, where the nucleus of an atom is split into smaller parts, releasing a large amount of energy. Uranium and plutonium are the primary fuels used in nuclear power plants. However, these fuel sources are finite and require careful handling due to their radioactive nature. Then there are tar sands. Tar sands, also known as oil sands, are a mixture of sand, water, clay, and a type of thick petroleum called bitumen. Bitumen can be extracted and processed to produce synthetic crude oil. Tar sands are primarily found in certain regions like Canada, and their extraction involves complex processes with significant environmental impacts. Then there is shale gas. Shale gas is a type of natural gas trapped within shale rock formations. It is extracted through processes called hydraulic fracturing or fracking. Shale gas has gained prominence as a non-renewable energy resource, but its extraction has raised concerns about its environmental consequences. Non-renewable energy resources have been extensively used to meet our energy demands, but their usage contributes to environmental issues such as air pollution, greenhouse gas emissions, and climate change. It is important to explore and promote the use of renewable energy resources to reduce our dependence on non-renewable resources and mitigate their negative impacts. Alright guys, let's move forward. Now there are some renewable energy resources are mentioned below, and some non-renewable energy resources are also mentioned below. Alright, some renewable energy resources are like biomass energy, wind energy, solar energy, geothermal energy. Then some non-renewable energy resources are fossil fuels, natural gas, coal, and nuclear. Alright, let's move forward. Now let's see the availability of renewable energy resources in Pakistan. Pakistan has a total installed capacity for power generation of 39,772 MW, of which 63% of the energy is thermal derived from fossil fuels, 25% is hydroelectric, 5.4% is renewable derived from wind, sun, and biomass, and 6.5 is nuclear. Alright, there are some pictures. You can see Pakistan energy is mixed. Wind is 3.59%, solar is 1.16%, nuclear is 3.88%. Like there are some pictures. Alright, let's move forward. Comparison between energy resources. Alright, now we are going to comparison between renewable energy resources and non-renewable energy resources. Availability. Let's see the availability of these two resources. Renewable energy resources are naturally replenished and virtually inexhaustible over human timescales. Alright, they include solar power, wind energy, hydroelectric power, biomass, and geothermal energy. These sources depend on ongoing natural processes such as sunlight, wind patterns, water cycles, and path growth, which make them continuously available. Like the renewable energy resources are continuously available. Alright, let's talk to non-renewable energy resources. Alright, so we were reading availability. Alright, so let's read the availability of non-renewable energy resources. Availability of non-renewable energy resources such as fossil fuels, coal, oil, natural gas, and nuclear energy. Uranium are infinite in nature. They exist in limited quantities and their formation processes take millions of years. Once extracted and consumed, they cannot be replenished with a reasonable human timescale. Alright, it's like renewable energy resources are like continuously available, and non-renewable energy resources takes millions and millions of years to form. Alright, they have some long-term sustainability. Renewable energy resources have the potential to provide energy indefinitely, continue to shine with wind blows and water cycles. These resources will be available. They offer a sustainable alternative to non-renewable energy resources, which are finite and deplete over time. Alright, so I'll explain you in the end. Let me read first. Alright. Depletion rate. Non-renewable energy resources are being depleted faster than they are formed naturally. As a result, their availability is decreasing over time. Extraction and consumption rates continues to rise, leading to concerns about the future availability of resources. Geographic concentration. Non-renewable energy resources tend to be geographical concentration specific. For instance, some countries have a large geographic renewable energy resources widespread on worldwide solar panels. Alright, so they are saying like they're explaining everything like the renewable energy resources are continuously available, and non-renewable energy resources take millions and billions of time to form again. Like they are explaining the depletion rate, geographic concentration, and availability. Alright, so let's move forward. There are different ways in which renewable energy is used in daily life: transportation, space, and water heating and cooling. Alright, let's tell what are some different ways in which renewable energy is used in daily life. It's used in transportation, space, and water heating and cooling. And electricity generation are all possible with renewable energy. Contrarily, non-renewable energy is derived from limited resources that may run out, such as fossil fuels like coal and oil. Alright, some renewable energy resources are limited that may run out, such as fossil fuels like coal and oil. Alright, means there are some renewable energy resources that are limited and can run out. Alright, thank you everyone. I hope that all of you will like and subscribe, because I made this video with a lot of work. I worked hard for this a lot, and I hope that you all viewers will subscribe and like. Thank you, and we will meet in the next video.